Question: who started the ninja craze of the 1980s? 2 words: canon. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people actually just watching this video straight away. You know what they're like on the internet nowadays? People will be like, oh, I think you'll find it was Chuck Norris's Octagon 1980. Or you'll probably get some highfalutin cinema snob that'll be like,
oh well, in the 1930s there was a Lord Training Ninja movie.
well, all those answers are wrong, because we're actually going to be talking about 1981's Enter the Ninja by the glorious Canon Films. And proper name dropping here. When I saw Franco Nero about 10 years ago, and he was doing this talk in London, and he said proving that how the Canon Ninja craze just keeps on going and going and going. He was saying that every single taxi driver that was taking him to different places in London was saying, oh, you Franco Nero from Enter the Ninja, which is how just amazing is that in and of itself. But just 2 quick points about Franco Nero that are definitely worth mentioning. It took me ages to click in. He's one of the main bad guys in Die Hard 2, which is sacrilegious for me to say. And also, he's got the coolest IMDb profile picture of all time. But like I say, Canon, in my mind, started this whole ninja thing, or ninjas how people perceive them to be nowadays, and that style and how they act and the powers that they've got and different things. But it kick-started its own little mini trilogy. And the sequel to Enter the Ninja was Revenge of the Ninja, which starred Sho Kosugi and Kane Kosugi. But you know, watching the film over the years, it always sticks with me for a few reasons. But one of the main ones is that Kane Kosugi was born in 1974, the same year as me. And I sometimes forget that, like, I always feel like I've roughly been this size and this height and all kind of stuff like that. But when I watch like Revenge of the Ninja and I see like Shane Kosugi in it, and he's this little kid, and I think, oh, you know, so give or take a few months, that wow, I would have been roughly that size. And it seems really weird that you've got like this, you know, tiny little martial arts guy running around, and you know, he's getting beat up by your classic 80s douchebags that, you know, it's never been bettered for classic knobheads on film, the 1980s. But Canon, they never pulled any punches. You know, he was being beat up by adults, and you know, he'd slapped in the face, but he used his cool ninja skills to get out of it. But eventually, Sho Kosugi had to come in and save the day and defeat the Black Ninja. And that went right into the 3rd in the trilogy, Ninja 3, The Domination. And again, I know sometimes I can be completely biased about Canon, but I really feel like they were completely ahead of the game by having a female lead as the main character. She was possessed by a ninja. And it's such a creative movie. It's one of the films where, you know, a lot of people laugh at it, and you could say it's silly and all these different things, but it's literally one of the most inventive and creative movies of all time. And you know, it's just like got all this great 80s action in it. But there's one scene, and it's one of those scenes where I know I've seen it loads of times, but I feel like I'm misremembering it. Just so awesome. But there's a ninja hanging off the bottom of a helicopter. He's got a shuriken in his foot that he's holding between his toes, and he gets his toes, flicks them up to this guy, and gets the shuriken embedded in the pilot's head. I hope I remembered that scene correctly, else it makes me sound like even more of a madman than I already am. But it dovetailed perfectly into the American Ninja series of movies. I know we talked about these before, but it was 5 films in all. The American Ninja was played by Michael Dudikoff and David Bradley, sometimes in separate films and sometimes alternating together. American Ninja 3 is my favourite for many reasons, but Canon Ninja movies. One memory that always stuck with me growing up in the UK, and I like to get some confirmation on this, like one way or the other. I don't know where the actual initial idea for this came from. It was a tribute to James Furman or Mary Whitehouse, or maybe some terrifying combination of the two. But anything that was on in the UK, and especially things aimed at kids like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they actually removed the word ninja, and it was in essence banned. And so like when you were watching like Turtles as a kid, and like when it was going through the theme tune in the intro, when it got to the bit where it's like Ninja Turtles, they actually changed ninja to hero.
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Which is incredibly stupid. I mean, it's a bit quaint now, but looking back on it, it's so ridiculous. And when the title card came up, it was actually like this really awkward pause, and it was just the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo with the word ninja replaced with hero. And on the one hand you could say, oh well, that was like, you know, aimed at like kids, and you know, even cut like the nunchucks out and things like that, because I guess you could easily make them and stuff like that. But even something like American Ninja, like this is like an 18 certificate movie. But when this was very first released in the UK, it was called American Warrior. If you ever see like a really old-fashioned quad poster for it, it looks really bizarre. But I guess actually sort of proving the censor correct. Always reminds that censorship documentary when one of the people on there says,
we're saying something here that's quite contradictory through this whole discussion, that we're saying on the one hand nothing affects anybody and anybody can see anything, and on the other hand things affect people, so aren't they great because they affect us?
Well, I remember being at school in CDT class, which at the time it stood for Craft Design and Technology, because you couldn't call them by the proper names, woodwork and metalwork. But I remember some of the hard kids getting big sheets of metal, drawing ninja star shapes on there, cutting them out on like on the saws and stuff, like on the electric saws, and going out onto the playground at dinner time. I always remember being two playgrounds, like a small one and then a big one at the top end of the playground where the hard kids play football on concrete. What would they think if they fell over? They would have hurt themselves. But I remember them getting these ninja stars, and you just stand there in awe and also terrified, just watching these ninja stars go into the fence. And like, I always remember like the hard kids would be seeing how far the ninja star could go into the wood. If you got more than half, I guess you were crowned hardest kid in school. I just made that bit up. But talk about like memories that always stick with me, and this is always one of those magazines. I still to this day don't know if it's still going or not, but this is Combat Magazine. It's from the 80s, and this is where I found out there was other martial arts like judo and kendo, you know, the rubbish ones. If you're good at those martial arts, please don't attack me. But I always remember adverts like this in Combat Magazine where you could actually buy ninja stuff, like ninja suits, the shoes where the toes were you got separated, ninja climbing claws, size, absolutely everything. When you think this actual issue is from the year 2000, so you know it was at least going for another like 20 years. You know, the ninja craze and things like that. But one thing as well, you know, this was so cool. Well, I was going to say it was so cool then, it's so cool now. But there's a great Spectrum game by Guerrilla Software called Saboteur. And it was really nailed what it was like, you know, in my mind to be a ninja, all this like sneaking around and stealth stuff and things like that. But when you like looking at how canon were the instigators for all this ninja stuff, you look at the title screen for Saboteur, and it's basically the Revenge of the Ninja poster with like, you know, a ninja with a flamethrower holding like a ninja star. And then what really ran this point home to me that canon started all this stuff, where if you look at Saboteur 2, they changed the male ninja to a female ninja. So just like in the Ninja trilogy, when in Ninja 3 Domination it was a woman, Saboteur 2 copied the progression of ninjas. And then you've got, and then this is nothing as well. I don't know if this is Shokasugi, but if you look at the title screen for Revenge of Shinobi for the Mega Drive / Genesis, it looks really, really like Shokasugi. And then you had all these other like great arcade machines and things like Last Ninja by System 3. There was all this ninja stuff was just absolutely everywhere. It's still really getting strong, and it's such a common word that I think most people now don't even realise it. Like sometimes, like, you know, my little niece and nephew will be like talking about Lego Ninjago or something like that. And then you've even got things like, you know, you put QVC on and they've got things like these food blenders called Nutri Ninja. So you've got all your housewives who wouldn't, you know, throw any of these films in the bin, you know, buying like, you know, food processors that have got the word ninja in the title. And then, you know, things like how popular is like the App Store, and one of the big games on there is Fruit Ninja, and it feels like every other game has got the word ninja in the title. But yeah, it's great to see that, you know, canon still in this day and age is still getting strong. But I hope I can remember all the hard kids at school and how they used to throw these ninja stars. I'm going to get this ninja star so it goes right in the fence, right all the way down so you can't even see the ninja star. Here we go. Oh god, sorry. Oh no, oh god. Keep it locked, everybody.